This is a really quick video about taxes for expats. Hi there, I'm going to take off my mask. My name is Annie Andre. I've lived in France for about 10 years with my husband and 3 children. I was born in Thailand. I'm an American citizen now. However, as if you're an American, you know that no matter where you go, you have to pay taxes on your worldwide income, which I didn't know when I first started. So when we first moved to France, we pretty much did our taxes on our own. It would take us a long time to figure things out. And then things got complicated. I started a web business. My husband got a job in Switzerland. We bought a few investment properties in the US. And so there was a lot of complications. And things got a little convoluted, I guess. We were spinning our wheels trying to figure out how to do our taxes, and then one day I just decided that we should hire somebody who knows what they're doing. This is the Taxes for Expats flat fee structure. They have 3 basic packages, and the first one is where probably I think most people are going to fall. It's the core $350 package or flat fee, and that's for anybody that just needs a federal tax return and who makes under $100,000 per year. If you make over $100,000 per year, or the equivalent, or you need to file a state tax return, then you'll have to use the premier package, which is $450. So for instance, let's say you make less than $100,000, but you have investment property in a state, then you would need an additional form, such as, for whatever state that you're filing for. Or if you make over $100,000, then you would have to use this package. And then this 450 and this 350 do not include certain tax forms. So let's say you need to file a foreign bank account report. I think it's called the FBAR. Then you would be charged. You'd have to pay for that a la carte. Have ever had more than 10,000 or more in your foreign bank account at any point in time of the year, then you would have to file this FBAR tax document, and that would be an additional $75. In the $450 package, if you have investment property in one state, then that's included right here, foreign rental property. If you have, like we have, several properties in different states, then you would have to file an additional state return at $150 each. So that's how this works. If whatever documents or whatever tax documents are not included in the package that you have or you purchase, you have to pay a la carte. So that's how the pricing works. And the first step you want to do is start filling in the tax questionnaire, and you create a new questionnaire, and you just start answering the questions, and it'll walk you through step by step. So assuming you're up to date on your taxes, you'll hit 1 year. Throughout this questionnaire, you'll see these little reminders and little tips. Like for instance, this one says you can copy answers from 1 year to another, so your filing next year will be even faster. You'll see an important response button in the next steps. And that's true. So everything that you put here can be carried over to the following year, so you don't have to keep putting in the same answer year after year. So U.S. citizen, green card holder, not a U.S. citizen, or green card holder. I have no idea who that is for. We'll just say U.S. citizen. Then you move on. And then you just start answering all these questions. You go step by step. And so I'm just going to I'm just randomly clicking these things so you can see once something's chosen for every selection, you go on to the next step. You can see what it looks like. And then from here, you start entering your information. So, you know, Annie, Andre. So let me just pick something really quick so you can see. Class clown. And then you just keep going through the questionnaire. So you can, if you have one citizenship, you choose that there. If you have dual citizenship, you can select whatever dual citizenship you have. Did you ever live in the US? You answer whatever it is that you answer, and you keep going. It pretty much walks you through all the information. So this is all personal information that you would enter if you have children, and blah, blah, blah. The part where you will have to start uploading things is, for instance, if you had wages outside of and inside of the US, and let's say I have income from outside the US, yes. I have income from the US, yes. So you click next, and then you'll start uploading files, you know, whatever it is that you have for support. Did you receive payment from a non-US employer? I'm just going to say yes. And you just start filling this in. And this just walks you through every little thing that you'll have to upload and input. And you'll have to make sure that you've scanned everything and uploaded them. There are no spreadsheets to fill out, no PDFs. It's all done in this format. And when you're done, at the very end, there is a summary. Basically, it'll show kind of a summary of all your answers. These are the only questions I've answered, so these are the only ones that it's showing. It has a document checklist. So if I were to upload something here, let's say I'm just gonna randomly upload something, dummy data, upload. And so you can see the documents are there. Once you upload everything, when it's time to do your taxes again, everything will be there and you can reuse them if you choose. Now, once you're done and you've answered all the questions, you can go through to double check that you've answered all of them. And you can choose highlight unanswered, and it'll show you the questions you haven't answered yet, and you'll need to answer those. Some of them you won't need to, but I think for the most part you will. Once you're done with everything, then you hit all done. And here it says, warning, you have not answered the following 5 questions that are required before you can submit it. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and it's like a wizard. It just walks you through everything, and you can't really go wrong. You just have to make sure you have all your documents and supporting documents ready. So once you complete the questionnaire and you upload all the necessary documents, you wait for your assigned tax preparer to analyze your entire situation, and once he or she, your assigned tax preparer, analyzes everything, she'll draft an electronic engagement letter for you to review from within the portal. And the letter will pretty much show you the job scope and total cost to prepare your taxes. So if everything looks good, you sign the engagement letter, and then you just kind of wait a week or two, and you'll be notified when the taxes are done. And once you're notified that your return is complete, you log onto the portal. You'll see a link to download your tax return, but you won't be able to download it and review your tax return or see it in its entirety until you actually make a payment. And that's it. That's the process.